Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this session, we shall study the rights and obligations of the spouses which have been mentioned in the Quran. A family is like a state. So just as a state needs a head, similarly, a family also needs a head. It is but natural that when two or more people come together, then one of them should be given the governing position. The Quran says that due to certain reasons, it has invested man with this responsibility of being the head of the family. And these conditions and these pretexts are actually two. One of them is that man is temperamentally more suited for this task. And secondly, he has been bound to earn for the family. The Quran says, "Ar-rijalu qawwamuna 'ala an-nisa bima faddala Allahu ba'dahum 'ala ba'd wa bima anfaqu min amwalihim." It is because they have been made responsible to earn for the family. This, of course, does not mean that a lady cannot earn. The only thing is that she's not been made responsible to earn for the family. Now, in order for the family to function smoothly, the Quran has given two further directives to wives. And it says that pious wives are those, فَالصَّالِحَاتُ قَانِتَاتٌ. They are those who are obedient to their husbands. They spend their lives in harmony with their husband. They do not challenge his authority. And of course, a husband himself has to reciprocate, and he must not always impose his authority. He should try to educate and convince his wife, and only when things are driven to the ultimate and he has no other option but to exercise his authority, should he use this, and of course, he should use it very prudently. The second thing which the Quran says in this regard is that these pious wives should be hafizatul lil ghaib, which means that they should guard the secrets of their husbands. They should protect the secrets of their husband. This, of course, needs no elaboration. A family in which the secrets and internal and absolutely things which are confidential are protected is a family which is bound to prosper. The Quran says that in a normal family, it is essential that the wives adopt this obedient attitude, and they must also protect the secrets of their husband. This, of course, is a reciprocatory thing also. The husbands should also guard the secrets of their wives. Now, another thing which the Quran says is that if a wife stands up and challenges the authority of the husband, then the husband has been given certain rights to correct his wife in this regard, because it is essential for the well-being of the family that his authority should not be challenged. The Quran says that while describing these measures, it says that the first measure that a husband should adopt to a wife who has taken up to rebellion, and when we say rebellion, it means challenging the authority of the husband. It does not mean that she merely differs in a certain opinion, or there's a difference of opinion in a matter. What it actually means that she stands up and challenges the authority of the husband. Then the first step which the Quran directs the husband to take is izuhunna. He should counsel her, he should advise her, and he can even scold her and tell her that what she is doing is going to disrupt the family, and she must desist from this attitude. And if this does not succeed, and a wife still is adamant on her rebellious attitude, then the Quran asks the husband to go on to the next step, and which is wahjuruhunna fil mazaji, which means that intimate and marital relations with the wife should be severed, they should be cut off, so that the wife should know that the husband is not happy with her, and that what she's causing is disruption and disregard for the institution of the family. And the Quran then says that even if this fails to stop the wife from her rebellious attitude, then the husband can go on to the third step, and which is to physically chastise or physically punish his wife. And of course, in this regard, this punishment should be, as the Prophet himself clarified, zarban ghayra mubarrihan. It should not cause any wound to the wife, and it should be much like the correction or the reformatory action of a teacher to his student, and what a father does to his children. So therefore, it needs to be understood that these are basically corrective measures, and in each of these, significant times should elapse before the person goes on to the next step. And also, a person must be very prudent, and he should be very wise in exercising this authority. Authority he has, but if he lives in a society in which he thinks that exercising the third and the ultimate step might produce counterproductive results, it might actually disrupt the family institution even more, then of course he has the right to not exercise the third option. So therefore, a person should realize that exercising all these three options must be done by giving due regard to the society, to the circumstances in which he finds himself in. In this regard, the Quran also says that a person must not harass his wife if he dislikes her merely to recover some property or wealth he might have gifted her. Of course, if a wife is guilty of sexual misconduct, then he has this right to take back such wealth. But if he merely dislikes her, then this pretext is not enough to harass her to take back what he has gifted to her. Also, the Quran says that in such cases, that if a husband does not like his wife, he must be very decent to her. He must be very compassionate to her, and he should live her with decency. The words of the Quran are وَعَاشِرُوهُنَّ بِالْمَعْرُوفِ, and they should live with their wives in the best of morals. These then are the rights and obligations of the spouses which have been mentioned in the Quran. وَآخِرُ دَعْوَانَا أَنِ الْحَمْدُ لِلَّهِ رَبِّ الْعَالَمِينَ.